For some officers, challenging their authority is reason enough to make an arrest.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna identify you either way. Is this okay?
No, of course, I'm not accusing you of that. All I'm saying is, listen, if I was speeding, I apologize.
Today, let's find out whether these officers managed to escape punishment for their acts of brutality. A t-shirt, a hoodie, and then the law was twisted by those sworn to uphold it.
I aid you in identifying a crime.
Okay, I'm gonna identify you either way.
On February 3rd, 2025, in Brighton, Colorado, police stopped a man simply because he was wearing a t-shirt and a hoodie. Behavior they deemed suspicious. What started as a seemingly harmless encounter quickly escalated into something no one could have predicted.
Sir, excuse me. Come over here. Come over here. No, come over here.
I'm heading over here.
What?
I'm heading over here.
Yeah, I want to talk to you real quick. Come on.
What?
You're wearing a black ski mask. It's 50 degrees outside. Come over here. Walk this way.
I'm going to the auto zone.
Okay, you're not walking there. Now you're going to talk to me.
You got something to do with me? Oh, I got a lawsuit going in Title.
Sure, we can work on a lawsuit.
Oh, they jumped me, bro. I was walking from my mama's house.
Okay.
And they jumped me. It's on YouTube, bro.
Let me tell you why I'm stopping you, okay? Because it's 50 degrees outside. You're clearly not cold because you're wearing a shirt. You're wearing a black ski mask walking down Bridge Street. You understand why that's kind of strange? It's not illegal,
It's
but I just want to find out what's going on.
privacy, right?
Sure, but it's also suspicious.
Only
It's
if
not
I was
normal.
being, but it's only illegal if I'm being ignorant or threatening to somebody. You understand?
I didn't
Is
say
that
it was
correct or
illegal.
not?
I did not say it was illegal. I'm saying suspicious. That's why I'm
All right.
contacting
Well, I don't
okay?
want this contact.
Okay, you're not free to go yet because I got a couple things I got.
You could put
Yes.
on there like, jolly fat citizen.
No,
was-
that's not. Reasonable suspicion.
I'm on my way.
No, you're not going anywhere
I'm on
right
my
now.
way to right here.
Not right now.
Yes, I am, bro.
No, you're not.
Call your superior.
An unarmed man displaying no suspicious behavior, just walking in a t-shirt and hoodie, was treated as a potential criminal. But the absurdity didn't stop there.
I need your name and your address and just what you're doing.
I'm finna record this.
Sure, it's all being recorded from me too.
All right,
That's
I'm
what
gonna get the footage. I got it
Sure.
from Titusville, Florida. You can look it up on YouTube.
I
I'll show you.
don't want to look it up.
I'll show you this.
Okay, so what's your name? Do you have your ID on you by chance to make it easier?
No, sir.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you the video. It's on Newsbreak as well.
I mean, I don't really want to see the video. I mean, I trust you.
But
I don't
I'm
need
just
to see
headed to get a part for my vehicle.
Okay.
It's none of your business, and I'm on my way.
Okay.
You have to
Suspicion.
suspect me of a crime,
Okay.
not just say
So
he
let me
looks
explain-
or I assume
Let me
he's got
explain
some-
why that's suspicious. Because it's 50 degrees outside.
How you doing, sir?
You're walking
I'm
around
going
with a
to the
ski
auto
mask
parts
on.
store for my ignorant or frightening to people. You know what I'm saying? So other than the whole you're not allowed to wear a mask
I didn't
if
say
you're
you're not
being
allowed to wear a
threatening.
mask. Okay.
Your system asked you what was my name, but you could put Jolly Fat Citizen
I'm
was not
explaining
doing
why.
anything
I'm gonna
wrong.
put you in handcuffs if
I
you don't
to-
give me your name.
I'm gonna show you
understand?
the video in Titusville.
I don't want to see the
Florida.
video. I'm
There's
telling you
no
what's going on
reason
right here
for
right
you
now.
to put me in handcuffs.
Because you're not
Can
identifying
you tell
yourself.
me what crime I committed?
I'm stopping you for reasonable suspicion.
No, you have to have a suspicion of crime for me to identify. I looked up the Colorado. I just told you that, and
Okay.
that's all you need.
No,
I have
now
no.
identify yourself.
I have to identify.
Okay.
I can tell you my
Your
first
and last
name,
Your
maybe,
first and last name.
but that's not going to help you with a crime that I haven't committed.
Okay.
You understand that? Well, how would that help?
The man, clearly more knowledgeable about the law than the officers confronting him, calmly refused to provide his personal information, since he wasn't being accused of any crime. But Brighton PD didn't need a reason. They just wanted a name. When he didn't comply, the power game began.
Like, that's all I want to do, and I can let you go if you just tell me your name, first and last name, and your
But that
address.
doesn't stop me from a crime that I haven't committed. That doesn't aid you in identifying a crime.
Okay, I'm going to identify you either way. Is this okay? Hey.
We headed back this way?
Yeah, I'll hit that one.
Y'all got a supervisor?
I do. Yeah, he's not here. He's busy right now.
Oh, okay. Can you get him on the phone?
Do you have anything on you I need to know about? Some herpes, stick me, poke me?
Needles?
Nothing like that?
I got a tablet, a phone, and
So nothing.
I got vape. vaporizers, and that's it. No. I might got maybe my debit card on me because it's illegal to be around here without currency, right? Y'all gonna snatch me up, but it's not, you know. I might have a screwdriver that's
You realize we could avoid it.
I have a name, but why do I have to give it to? What crime did I commit?
Okay, in Colorado, we're allowed to stop someone if we believe, if we have reasonable suspicion that a crime. So in Colorado, we can stop someone if we have reasonable suspicion based on articulable circumstances that there has been, will be, or could be in the future a crime committed.
Arresting a man who committed no crime. No problem. They handled it as if he had.
So based on the articulable reason of you're walking down Bridge Street with a ski mask on, when it's not that cold. No, it's not illegal. But based on the fact that we have a high crime area right here on Bridge Street, you're not cold and you're wearing a ski mask.
But I'm headed to the store, bro, to fix my vehicle. You don't want me to fix my vehicle.
Just let me keep talking.
You want to tow it.
I'll explain to you. I don't want to tow it. You don't even know where your car is?
You want to take me to jail too?
I don't want to take you to jail.
Well, then why don't you leave me alone and you can investigate by looking at me go to my store. And then you can investigate by watching me go to my car. Make sure the camera gets this. You can investigate
your name and your address.
I don't have an address.
Can you spread your feet for me? Fine, if you said you're transient, you have to realize
somebody else's name.
You have to realize in our day-to-day,
I got you. Rotation and because it's my right to privacy, and I look like a bum.
I want to take your mask off, okay?
Oh, why are you taking my mask?
So I can see who you are. I'm not gonna have you in the back of my car.
Y'all literally take me in if you want to, bro. I'm literally trying to fix my car, man. Crazy, man. I don't know nothing about people's phone numbers, bro. You gonna give me my phone to give you this?
Officer,
yeah, man, officer. Thanks for kidnapping me. Thanks for kidnapping me, sir. I appreciate it. Oh, sir, I appreciate it, man, for kidnapping.
In the state of Colorado, unlawful detention, false imprisonment is typically a Class 2 misdemeanor punishable by a jail sentence of up to 120 days in jail or a fine of up to $750. As soon as a supervisor arrived, the first thing the officer did was turn off his mic because they had something to hide.
John, right? Do you want to talk to my supervisor? He's right here, actually. Okay, I'll go get him for you, okay?
We have a debit card to try to identify you.
Hey, John, can I get you out of here, okay? You want to face this? I'm going to have the handcuffs off you, okay? Am I holding that?
After a dramatic arrest and forced ID check, the supervisor stepped in, not to apologize, but to perform. What followed was a stunning real shift.
This is my supervisor, by the way, Sergeant Morosky.
Hey, what's up, man? Is it John? John, I just ran your information. You're in a Green Ranger. You were abandoning the car over at Walmart yesterday. Not yesterday.
Yeah, I stay in the back room.
Right. But then today...
Did y'all tell him what I told you?
No, I
I'm
did
going
not.
here to the auto parts store to fix it.
Okay.
So
All right.
I work right here.
All right.
Right there.
Sounds good. Go ahead. Just read the feed for me.
I told them that. It's not illegal. There's no crime. You know what I'm saying? Just remember that, sir. I'm just saying, it's a tense thing you do, bro.
I know.
You know?
All you do is just tell me your name.
You make like 3-4 times the average manager, bro, around here. And nobody can achieve anything more than being a manager. I'm my mask, please.
You know what? You're calling.
Thank you, sir.
You know what the building is? You know they're going to keep calling us, right?
Especially if you walk into AutoZone wearing a ski mask. Like, you understand why that's like weird for them?
Yeah.
They're like working behind the
65
counter.
degrees out.
I live like this, man. So, you know, I walked into O'Reilly's and everything like that,
6-1,
too.
we're code for.
You know, I could pull it down and be sociable, you know what I'm saying? And there's no problem with that.
I understand.
You know, but right here, when it's, you see how bright it is? The cameras will be able to see that the Eskimos used to use this technology to be able to see far distance safely, like this. You know what I'm saying? When the bright shit is out, I apologize for making y'all scared, but I'm really not a fucking junkie trying to do nothing.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
You're
I appreciate that. I got a
I
lot
understand.
wrapped up, man.
There's a combination between seeing you outside the liquor store.
That's ridiculous because of the temperature. You know, religious points of view and also medical reasons, we can cover up or not cover up depending on
Are you
what.
claiming either of those things?
With no evidence of a crime, the arrest was baseless. The unlawful search, forced identification, and disabling of the body cam could all constitute violations of the Fourth Amendment. The officers could face complaints, civil lawsuits, and legal precedents if the case is pursued. Up next is a tense standoff between a model citizen and police officers unfamiliar with the law.
Yes. Yes. So, listen, Officer Davis.
Can we just forget about today? Like, holy shit, man.
If I'm in the wrong, I'll admit it.
Please look into it, please.
We are going to be in contact with them.
Yes.
And we will listen.
And you see, like, I'm concerned. I came down here to see. I thought it was you. Honestly, your window's way more than 20% tint. You can't see in it.
On March 25th, 2025, in Pennsylvania, an unusual incident occurred when the Bent-Leesville Bureau of Police Department pulled over a man named Don Wright. What seemed like a routine stop quickly took an unexpected twist that left even the officers stunned.
So what's it for? Huh? What's it for?
Operating that on a vehicle.
Is your camera on this time?
It's on. It's been on.
Put the red light on.
It is.
Please.
Move your vehicle from there.
Turn this light on. Turn the light on. I'm talking
Does
to
it
you.
not look like it's on?
Okay, push it again. One more time. Chief, what's wrong with riding it? Chief, right? You're in charge of him? Are you in charge of him, please? You can end your private phone call. I have an officer here giving me a hard time. You're chief.
What is it that you
So,
do?
I need you to tell me what I did wrong.
Operate it on the roadway.
Why is it illegal? Give me one reason why that's illegal.
No insurance. No
You
registration.
don't need it. It's 49cc. It has pedals. It's a bicycle.
First off,
Who the
you're
fuck
you're
you
in
think
my
you
space,
are?
buddy.
Okay, stay there. No, come closer now. You told me step back. I step back.
You need to get back in your vehicle.
No, I don't. I don't need to do anything you tell me because you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. Get in your
You
vehicle.
are.
Move it from
And you want to, why?
the roadway.
What is going on with this guy? And then what is his issue with me,
Listen,
Chief?
I'm asking, what's going on today?
Were you not? You weren't with him, were you?
No.
He wasn't with you? I was riding my bike, my pedal bike, the one that he has an issue with for some reason. Okay, I didn't mean to get ignorant with you, but it's him. It's this guy. He has a problem with me because I beat his shit, and he knows he's wrong. He come over the loudspeaker, once again, doing nothing wrong, and says whatever he says. So I come down here to find out what he said. I didn't hear him going up the road. What is the issue with this guy? Now he's saying I'll get citations in the mail? Does he not understand anything under 49cc with pedals does not need anything? As long as you're over the age of 16 years old, a child, a 16-year-old could get on that with no license and ride. Don't tell me what the fuck
Don't
to
get
do.
do something.
Don Wright was riding a pedal-equipped electric bike under 49C, which Pennsylvania law classifies as a bicycle, not a motor vehicle, so no registration or paperwork was required. The police stop was unjustified, and things escalated further when a superior officer arrived.
Now, I do have this question because ultimately I don't know too much about this
I know
case.
you don't. I know you don't.
So you kind of threw me into the middle of this because ultimately I was under the assumption that there was an issue with the pedal bike because of the fact how fast it went.
It only goes 17 miles per hour. That's
So-
it's anything.
so-
it don't matter how
so,
fast.
listen.
Anything under 40, anything under 50.
We're having like a three-way conversation.
Yes.
So let me just say this.
Why don't you join us so you can hear it?
No, we're not having like. So my whole question is that's where I think that there's some type of problem because, and listen,
I know.
and not dealing with Officer Davis.
Exactly.
I'm saying because this is coming from the DA's office, so
they dropped everything. Everything's fine.
well, that's
That
what I'm
whole
curious.
case is gone,
Because
brother.
if that's
Yeah.
the case, I want to.
You need to follow that up.
Well,
though.
no,
You know what I
they
mean?
haven't got contact with us. Please,
Listen.
So,
I
let-
pled out to a disorderly conduct
So
because all your shit was
I
false.
think that's what I gave you.
No, your shit was wrong. You had a list
talk
this
with
big.
me. Come on, please.
Okay. Here, step over here. I don't even.
When questioned, the officer hastily offered a vague excuse, claiming Don was riding too fast. The reason that had nothing to do with the alleged violation sounds suspicious. It gets deeper. The curtain of the past began to lift, revealing another layer of truth.
You know, this is not a good week for me.
I don't know.
So
it's
my
not
sister
for
just
me.
passed the other
Oh,
day.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's why it's on the phone.
Yeah. Okay. I did not mean to interrupt that. I'm so sorry.
So let
Chief,
me just.
I am so sorry.
Let me just say,
Okay, yeah.
the DA's office, we've talked with them, okay, dealing with this case. They have not come back and said something different.
Okay.
I'm going to be in contact with the DA's
Please,
office because I want to know.
yes.
Because ultimately, if they're going to say, hey, this is something that we're not proceeding with or dealing
it's
with,
done. It's been done.
But I'm
it's
saying-
done.
then great. If they were saying, hey, you know what, we just pled this down and he's not going to do this anymore, like, I haven't heard anything
Yeah,
about
that
this
was.
case.
Yeah, and honestly, I'll tell you straight up. I went in there. They were like, "Look, this is what we're going to offer you because just to be civil with you and just say,
I won't-
okay, you got a ticket out of me. That's fine. Like,
You're
why
not
can't you
talking
let?
to me
Yes,
again.
why can't he let it go at that?
Listen, we have not gotten anything.
Previously, Don had won a lawsuit after being wrongly ticketed for riding his e-bike, proving he was legally in the right. Eventually, the officers had no choice but to acknowledge this fact.
Emergency vehicle.
But it is, correct? Yes. It's about, that's about 15.
Just so you know,
15.
just so you know, I believe these ones are 20.
I used the tint window, that's 15%.
But at the same time,
stick and peel and stick, that's 15%.
But let me tell you, that we will look into that whole aspect, and I will get in contact with you about it.
It's every
like
time,
I said,
Chief. Every time he sees me, you see me, you're
Like I
like,
said.
hey, Donnie, you're just like you would you not exactly like why? It goes literally downhill might go 17 mile per hour, brother.
I have a job to do.
Hey,
And
you see this?
I'm trying to
240 pounds on a 49cc. Think about it.
This is not just a story about an electric bike. It's a symbol of negligence, ignorance, and systemic retaliation within law enforcement. A law-abiding citizen was stopped, threatened, and disrespected simply because he knew his rights and had previously won a case against the system. Watch as a routine traffic stop spirals out of control. What went wrong, and could it have been prevented? A Boyd Beach officer pulls over a driver on 95 southbound, suspecting they were speeding at 97 Memphis. As the situation progresses, miscommunications, unsubstantiated claims, and procedural errors emerge, raising the possibility of serious consequences. What could have prevented this dangerous escalation? And how often do such errors occur?
I'm sorry, sir? Well, you were speeding. What's that? I'm trying to do my job. Okay. Temper that's attack. 22. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Seriously, go ahead.
I'm gonna write you a ticket after the discussion. But you know you were speeding, so.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, drive safe. I was at 97 miles an hour at one point, catching up to this vehicle. Can I too? You can show me 10-8, 55 Sierra 7. For the record, that was Mike Johnson, our major.
The officer pulls over a vehicle suspected of speeding at 97 p.m., but the driver denies it, claiming they've never exceeded 100 p.m. without radar speed detection evidence. The dispute raises concerns about the accuracy of the speed measurement. Could this encounter reveal deeper issues in how speed is measured?
You seriously talk to me like that? You just failed to signal your lane change, and you also failed to make your left turn.
My left turn.
When you made your left turn off I-95 on the overpass, you didn't have your signal on. Are you seriously serious about this?
First of all, I didn't know who you were.
I got that. What was
I was at 97 miles an hour behind you. 97.
What was my speed, Mark?
97.
What was my speed?
97.
Not a chance.
Okay.
Not a chance. I've never hit 100 in this car in my life.
Okay. You also agreed you were speeding,
Is
right?
your body camera on?
It is on.
Please make sure it is on.
It is on. It was on before.
I agreed that I was speeding. You want to write me a ticket?
No, I didn't write you a
really talk
ticket.
to me like that?
Sir, you stuck your hands out the window going, seriously?
No, I put my hands out the window so you didn't do something silly.
No, sir.
Okay, Mark. Listen,
When have I done something silly?
I didn't say you are doing something silly. I said so you don't do something silly.
What would I do that's
Well,
silly?
apparently,
The officer adds charges of failing to signal and making an improper left turn, attempting to justify the stop. However, these violations are subjective and could be contested without proper documentation. The lack of clarity only increases. Does the tension between the officer and driver? How many stops are clouded?
okay, Mark, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Listen, all I'm saying is the traffic laws apply to me just like they do to you. And I admitted I'm speeding, and I'm doing it on your body camera, but I was not going 97 miles an hour.
I was behind you at 97 miles an hour.
Very good. But I wasn't going 97.
Okay. So how fast were you going then?
I have no idea.
Oh.
But I know I wasn't doing 97 because I've never done 97 in this in my life, even while I'm working. But this is ridiculous. Seriously? And then you sit there and I'm willing to give you my driver's license.
I'm allowed to do discussion, am I not?
Mark, come on.
Do you want a ticket?
Yes, if that's what you want to give.
That's not what I wanted to give
It's
you.
ridiculous that you and I are having this discussion. It's like, okay, I said, you're right. I probably was going too fast. I'm not.
All he said was just slow down for your safety as well as everyone else's.
That's not what you actually said.
I said just slow down.
That's not what you actually
I didn't say slow down.
You said slow down. You did not say slow down for your safety and for the safety.
Okay, but that's what it was meant.
Throughout the encounter, the driver points out the body cam, insisting it's recording for their protection. Yet the officer seems unconcerned, dismissing its importance and suggesting the situation doesn't require escalation. This raises an intriguing question. Can we always trust these devices to hold officers accountable, or are there moments when they're conveniently overlooked?
Slow down. Do I have to say for the safety?
Remember in 2006 when you stopped me in my Tahoe and you said you were speeding on South
Yes,
Road?
Officer Adams and I, we stopped you because your vehicle matched the description of a
Yes.
41 vehicle from West Palm Beach that was
Did
involved
I
in a
make
shooting.
big deal of it?
You shoved your hands out the window, did the same
I
thing, and said,
always-
seriously? You said, seriously? I'm like, we looked at each other like, are you kidding? We didn't know you were in Canton. We didn't know if this was an undercover operation. And then you start arguing with us that you weren't speeding.
You told me I was doing 45 and a 40.
No,
That's what you told me.
no. We never even got to that point. I never left my vehicle. Officer Adams was with me. We looked over the hood of our car at each other.
I'm not going to argue with you, Mark.
I'm not arguing either, but that's what happened.
Have I, at any point in time, have I cursed at you or been disrespectful to you?
No, have I?
No, of course. I'm not accusing
No.
of that. All I'm saying is, listen, if I was speeding, okay, but at the same time is, once you know it's me and you're not going to give me a ticket, I don't need I offered you my license. I offered you everything.
The officer's lack of transparency is evident when one mentions the vehicle matching a description tied to a shooting, without providing clear evidence. The confusion about the driver's identity and the unclear reason for the stop add to the tension. This raises concerns about adherence to proper protocols.
But I really, I don't get it. As soon as you know it's me, if you want to give me a ticket, I'm happy to take it. At the same time as, pick one or the other, but don't give me the diatribe. I don't need that. Just like I would never do that to anybody on the street. I either give them a ticket or I send them on their way.
Wilbrian Seacrest.
All right, Mark. Listen, apparently it's a misunderstanding tonight.
When law is twisted by those meant to uphold it, silence becomes complicity. Know your rights. Because in a world where truth threatens power, awareness is your strongest defense.
She's talking about her baby daddy. Michaela! Please call my mom.
Abusing power, making unlawful arrests, and harassing citizens, these officers act as if they are above the law.
Hey, Mike. Hey, bro. Watch out.
I didn't do shit. I have a whole baby. Get the fuck off my baby.
Keep watching to see how these power plays will ultimately unfold. On July 27, 2024, in Wisconsin, two young women, Michaela Patterson and Kara Robinson, became involved in a confrontation with the police at a bar. Robinson, 19 years old, was accused of using someone else's ID to enter the bar when she was underage to drink alcohol. The situation quickly escalated after the police intervened.
They're in the back, they won't leave. Yeah, so somebody that we know, knew that one of us 19 had a good pass back, so I double checked for him, asked him to leave, since it's not her ID, and then they just want to leave, they sat at the door, they're in the mid-back right now, and I have my floor team watching them, but they started threatening us, so I just waited for you guys.
What were they saying to you?
According to the bar staff's testimony, Robinson had used an ID that was not hers after the ID was confiscated. The staff called the police to handle the situation. Both Robinson and Patterson were asked to leave the bar to speak with law enforcement officers.
ID back?
What's going on?
Give me my ID.
What is going
Give
on?
me my ID, dude.
Tell me what's going on, and we can give
Her
it to
baby
you.
daddy is being weird.
Okay, is that the guy she was talking about?
Yes. That's all that's going on, and he's just trying to be weird about everything.
Okay.
Stop talking to me.
Okay.
Relax.
Do we want to do DC or?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You're not free to leave. You're going to be getting a citation.
Okay, give me the citation so I
Okay.
can get the fuck out of here.
Well, we need your real ID. So
I don't
what is-
have it on me. I don't.
That's her ID. Okay.
When asked to provide identification, Robinson refused to cooperate. The police requested that she confirm her identity, but she did not comply. However, under Wisconsin law, this violation only carries a fine and does not require an immediate arrest.
If you don't give it to us willingly, we'll ID you at the jail. I'd rather you just give us your name
We can
verbally.
just give you your citation and be done with this.
Am I getting the ID back?
What's your name?
Am I getting the ID back?
Is this your ID?
I have my ID.
It doesn't look like you. So
I heard
until we can prove it's
Let me
your
throw on
ID.
a different wig, so y'all say it's not me either.
Okay, here's the thing.
Fucking
Business.
bitch,
Okay, no. If she's not gonna ID herself, she can go to jail. You have one chance to tell me your name.
Try to put her in handcuffs. Am I getting the ID?
What's your name?
Am I getting the ID?
If it's yours, you can have it back.
Okay, so give it to me.
What is your name?
Can I have my ID?
No, you can't.
So why am I still here? Just take the ID and go.
Because you are getting a citation.
Because I
So you
walked
need
in there
to
and they didn't
identify
ID me,
yourself, okay?
and I have my friend's purse.
You need to identify yourself.
Michaela Patterson, who had not violated any laws, spoke out against the harsh treatment of her friend.
What's a middle
I'm gonna
initial?
beat this nigga's ass. I don't know.
Who are you talking
Do
to?
you have a middle initial?
What? Y'all
When you said you're gonna beat whose ass?
Him, are you a dude?
No, I was asking.
Probably
who you
the
were
one that
talking to.
grabbed any ID he felt like it and then called y'all.
Can you confirm her age?
It doesn't matter how old I am. He did ID me when I walked through the door. I need backup for us. Please bring them. Tell these two they wrong because they didn't ID me.
Just hang out here while I do citations. Thank you.
You run it. You run it. Hey, I don't got time for none of this shit.
Well, you're free to go. She's not. So
I'm not leaving.
okay, then you're
I
gonna sit
should be
here and
free
you're
to
gonna
go
wait.
because the nigga didn't ID me. Please go tell them to ID people. I mean, technically you are free to go. Fuck that.
No, you're not free to go. I'm telling you that right now. Do not walk
They
away.
didn't ID me. What you going? They didn't ID
She'll be
me.
arrested.
They didn't
is
ID
what will happen.
me. We'll see how that happens. If they don't ID me, I walk in. If they do ID me, I walk out. That makes no sense. They got hella underage. They sure the fuck.
However, Patterson was threatened with arrest simply for her unrestrained words, even though she had committed no offense.
I'm pulling the shit out and he snatched it from me. I should have punched him in his fucking jaw. Literally. I'm not going nowhere. Please, you don't gotta follow me. Renee walks and fuck. Raised the whole week.
We know where she work at.
This is just annoying as fuck. This Friday, I'm carefree and I ain't got time for this.
So, Kim, you want to talk to this officer?
I'm not talking to anybody.
Okay, well, they're not going to let you come get
Oh, she's getting ordered in.
Y'all following me like I can't fucking pace or something.
I'm telling you.
Excuse me so I can take a walk.
Oh, I thought you was talking about me. I was about to cut you
They
out.
don't need to talk
I
to
was
you.
about to say, because I'm not going nowhere.
Otherwise, you will go to jail.
I'm
You're gonna
pacing
see-
back and forth. I'm not even
I'm not
talking.
even arguing.
Not even freedom of speech. I'm not even 10 minutes away from this. Stop talking to him. Stop talking to him. He wanted that. Please stop talking to him. Michaela, he wanted that.
I'm comfortable around these people. They're supposed.
Why are you being one of them? I can't walk back and forth, breathe. Fuck. Y'all might as well put me in handcuffs if I can't fucking walk. You wanted it. Please bring the sheriff. Because I feel like you wanted them.
As the conflict escalated, Patterson was forcibly restrained by two officers and taken to the ground. She was handcuffed despite committing no crime. The incident was captured on video and sparked outrage within the community.
She's talking to her mom.
Woman in Chicago. You don't have to get in my face.
She's talking to her mom.
You don't have to get in my face.
You're going to jail.
No, she's not.
You're going to jail.
Michaela, stop.
You're going to jail.
Okay. She's talking to her mom.
Please don't
talking
touch
about
me.
her baby daddy.
Please
But
don't
you're
touch
not.
me.
She's talking about her baby daddy. Michaela!
You don't threaten law enforcement.
You, bro. I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking about. Please call my mom. I'm talking about her baby.
Kiana, relax and grab my phone.
I can't. I'm handcuffed too. You get off of me, bro. I have a whole baby. Get the fuck off of me. I didn't do shit. I have a whole baby. Get the fuck.
Enough.
Bro, I have a whole baby that's waiting for me. Get
Then
the
stop
fuck
making
off
it
of me.
worse.
I'm not making shit worse.
Stop
I have a whole
making
baby
it
at home.
worse.
I have a baby that is waiting on me. Get the fuck off of me.
Stop making it worse.
Get off of me, bro. I have a whole child at home. At home, nigga. Get the fuck off of me.
Calm down.
Because I will tweak out about my child.
Calm down.
In this incident, the old police officers appear to have violated several provisions of Wisconsin state law with significant legal consequences. Under Wisconsin law specifically was that SS1 25074 individuals aged 17 to 20 who possess or consume alcohol face a fine on an arrest. The officers wrongly threatened Robinson with arrest for underage drinking despite no evidence of alcohol consumption. Instead, they should have issued a citation for underage drinking or possession of a false ID. Furthermore, with that 968.24 permits law enforcement to request identification only if there is a reasonable suspicion of criminal activity, which was not present in Patterson's case. The officer's threat of arrest for failure to identify violated her rights. Additionally was that 939.48 restricts the use of excessive force by law enforcement, requiring that any force used must be proportional and necessary. Patterson's unlawful handcuffing and rough treatment were excessive and unjustified, potentially violating her civil rights and could lead to legal action. Under 42 U.S.C.'s 1983, which allows individuals to seek redress for constitutional violations by government actors, the officer's actions could be deemed a violation of Patterson's Fourth and First Amendment rights, opening the door for civil litigation and potential disciplinary action within the police department.
No nigga's car. Y'all not putting me in his car, bro. Alright. Bet. What's your name?
Officer Wold, W-O-L-D.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, get out of the street.
I'm going to finish her. I don't know.
Here's. This is her stuff.
So if she's going to do that, then yes.
Okay, and I've been hollering since I've been.
This girl. This is. Who's got this one? Let's meet in the jail parking lot for stuff.
No way.
She's going to jail. Yeah.
She's kicking my window, she can go to jail.
Yep, they both can.
Not him.
I was just going to order her in.
No, they can all go to jail with all this.
She was starting to threaten, saying that she was going to punch him and beat his ass.
Okay. Can we make him post?
Yes.
Okay.
After the incident, Patterson suffered serious injuries, including bruising and a concussion. Her family stated that the police's actions were excessive, causing harm not only physically but also psychologically. The Patterson case serves as a reminder that understanding the law is essential to safeguarding our rights. Next, we turn to another officer who turned a routine traffic stop into an unlawful arrest. On January 27th, police stopped her, Nichols, a 29-year-old FedEx employee in a suburban area, on the accusation of reckless driving. The officers aggressively pulled him out of the car despite Nichols showing no signs of resistance and repeatedly asserting that he had not violated any traffic laws.
You get your ass blown the fuck out! Get the fuck out of the car! Get out! That's the car! Damn, I didn't do anything! Hey, I didn't turn your ass around! Alright. On the ground. You don't do that, okay? Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground! Tase your ass! Alright, I'm on the ground. Lay down! Chest up, Get on the ground! I think to tase you! Get on the ground! One! Now! Alright, okay. Alright. Break your shit. Okay, dude, damn. Turn the fuck around. Put your fucking hands on your back. Bitch, put your hands on your back. Okay, stop. I'm gonna knock your ass. You guys are really doing a lot right now. Bro, lay down. I'm just trying to go home. Lay down. Man, if you don't lay down. I am on the ground. Put your hands on your stomach.
As soon as Nichols was dragged from the car, the officers began to violently tackle him to the ground and assault him. Throughout the arrest, the police used excessive force, including one officer kicking Nichols in the head while using profanities.
I got you. Okay. Stop! I'm not doing it. Fuck! Shit! We sitting with on foot pursuit with southbound on Ross.
After being beaten, Nichols tried to flee but was quickly caught. One officer continued kicking him in the head, and the violence persisted throughout the arrest. Several other officers did nothing to intervene, raising concerns about accountability.
Ross and Cascade Lane. Shut the fuck up. See you wipe your hey.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
You might get sprayed again. Hey. Hey, Mike. Hey, bro. Watch out. Watch out.
Give me your hand.
Mom. Hey.
Your hands. Give me.
Okay. All right.
Give me your fucking hand. Give me your hand.
All right. Okay. All right. Huh?
Hey, Mike, give me your hands, bro. Hey. Give me your hands.
Watch out. Spray your ass again.
Hey, give me your hands, bro.
Watch out. Right. Give me your hands, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
After more than 20 minutes of brutal assault, Nichols was finally provided medical attention by the officers. The delay in providing aid raised further suspicions about the lack of concern for the victim's health.
Give me your fucking give me your motherfucking hands. Watch out. I'm gonna baton the fuck out you. Hit the fucking hands. Watch out. Watch out. Give the hands. Give us your hands. Give us your hands. Same location. Ross and Kelsey. Watch it. Nice. Give me your fucking hands. Give me your fucking hand. Give me your hand, motherfucker. Give me your hand. Ross and Castlegate. We are east of the intersection. Right here. 2930. The Castlegate and Fair Street.
Once the video footage was made public, there was a strong public outcry against the actions of the officers. Authorities launched an investigation and suspended 5 officers involved, facing serious charges.
You can get here from Ross and Castlegate. My motherfucker made me spray myself. Man, me too. Tased them and shit. Hey, can you get my car, please? Fuck. Pepper spray just close. Yeah. All right, let me get my car real quick.
55, just take the plane over here with me.
From a legal perspective, the officers violated several key laws designed to protect individuals from abuse of power by public officials. First, their actions constituted a breach of 42 USC's 1983, which protects citizens from deprivation of constitutional rights under color of state law. The Fourth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution guarantees individuals the right to be free from excessive force by law enforcement. The officers' conduct clearly contravened this provision. Additionally, under Federal Criminal Law 18, USC's 242 prohibits willful deprivation of constitutional rights with penalties including fines, imprisonment, or even life imprisonment if death results from such actions. Under state laws, these actions also likely qualify as assault and battery. And in many jurisdictions, the failure to render aid when someone is in peril can be charged under duty to act statutes or even negligence laws, depending on the state's specific legal framework. Moreover, the delay in providing medical assistance might breach laws such as 42 USC's 1395 Emergency Medical Treatment and Labor Act, which mandates timely medical intervention, albeit primarily for healthcare providers, but increasingly relevant in cases where officers delay access to care. The incident sparked protests and demands for police reform. Nichols passed away a few days after being hospitalized, causing pain and outrage within the community. The case also highlighted issues of abuse of power within law enforcement and the lack of control over officers' actions. Next, we look at an officer from the Raleigh Police Department who acted as if he were above the law while attempting to arrest a young black man.
Hello. Hey, how you guys doing? You guys okay?
We're good.
All right, we're just checking on people. You're the only car in the parking lot. Lights on.
I'm the only car in the parking lot?
With the lights on. The only one that's got people
I'm just
in
waiting
it.
for somebody to come out.
Okay, you guys are good.
Okay.
All right, yep. We're good.
Being tired. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
How's it going?
What are y'all doing?
Nothing. I'm walking to my house.
Huh?
I'm walking over here to my granddad's.
Okay. Just do me a favor. Come over here. Have a seat, both of you.
What? No, we're not doing that.
Have a seat.
For what?
Have a seat.
For what?
5'11", Raleigh. Have a seat.
What did we stop? Why?
Have a seat.
For what?
Have a seat.
Right.
Have a seat. 1037 vehicle 808 Rockport.
Around 3 a.m. on January 17th, police officers in Raleigh approached a vehicle parked outside a business on Rock Quarry Road.
Dennis, one more. Check.
We're not doing nothing though.
All right, that's fine. Face the car.
Okay.
You grab the other one again.
Can y'all ask me?
What's going on?
Walk over here.
What's going on, officer?
Put both hands on the car. Don't move, okay?
Okay.
You understand? You got chapter 90, you know? Keep both your hands up there.
Money in my pocket.
Keep both your hands up
I'll
there.
go for this car.
Keep both of your hands on the car. If you can't listen to my instructions, I'm gonna put you in handcuffs. I'm not trying to put you in handcuffs. Okay.
No, I got one in my jacket pocket.
When police attempted to arrest him, Williams fled the scene to stop him. An officer deployed a stun gun, striking Williams in the back and causing him to fall to the ground. However, the suspect got up and continued to flee.
If it's another one, Raleigh, can I just...
Get on the ground. Stop it.
Take it.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Stop. Hands on your back now. Right now. Get on
The police gave chase and deployed the stun gun a second time, causing Williams to fall again. This time, 5 officers joined in to subdue him and attempted to handcuff him, but faced strong resistance.
Hands on your back now. Put your hands on behind your back. Hands behind your back. Get your hands behind your back now.
I'm gonna tase you again.
Put your hands behind your back. Bro, you're gonna get tased. Put your hands behind your back now. Put your hands behind your back. Stay on the ground. Put your hands behind your back. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Hands behind your back. Behind your back now. Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hand behind your back. You're gonna get tased.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yo, come get him.
Put your hands behind your back.
Press him.
Put your hand behind your back.
Hold on.
One.
Hold on. Right now, you're gonna get tased again. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back now.
3, 2, 1.
Hands behind your hands. Let go of your.
While being restrained, Williams informed the officers that he had a heart condition. Despite this, the officers continued to use force, including placing knees on his back and arms to keep him pinned. The struggle persisted, leaving the suspect visibly exhausted.
Hands on your back now. Hold what you got on that side. Hold what you got on that side, man. Hey. Get the other hand. Get the right hand with him. Get your right hand with him.
We're trying to get 75. We had one run off. We're gonna need supervisor.
Double cuff, double cuff. I got it. You got it? Get on there. Come on.
All right. I started searching him. Make sure we pat him down good. Hey.
He was coming, come 10 forward.
Hey, y'all, stay with him, but keep your head on swivel.
Bring your knees up to your chest.
Approximately 30s. After being subdued by the officers, Williams lost consciousness. The officers checked his pulse and found no response. They immediately began first aid and called for emergency medical assistance.
I need someone to check me for probes. Check you up.
Hasn't been requested already. 35-year-old black male, conscious of breathing. Has some facial injuries.
I crossed by one at least.
Hey, you see my flashlight around here?
Hey, is he still good? Hey, oh man.
Is he breathing? I don't feel pulse.
In our recovery position.
Get him out.
Send him, Rob.
Hey, come on, Bo, wake up. He's up.
Yeah, he's
wake up.
He's good.
Okay, you can know if you're about to be
Hey, Bo, wake up.
Yeah, we got one.
Yeah.
He's
can feel a pulse?
He's tensed up. He's breathing.
Williams was transported to a nearby hospital in an unresponsive state. Their doctors confirmed that he had passed away shortly after being admitted.
All right.
Yeah, he's good.
Let's get these probes out of him.
He's got gloves on. He's got at least a couple in his back.
Okay.
I don't know if they came out when we were fighting with him.
What?
If I could get you, can you check the probes on the ground, make sure they all have barbs?
Let me get my gloves on. Passenger's in the wind. He's behind the...
He's probably behind the store.
Yeah.
I don't, Sirianna can probably track that from over there.
We have more people? Yeah, we have
one more.
Got one outstanding. He probably ran behind the store. He was behind the black sedan over there. And when we went with him, he probably ducked out behind the store. Who? I don't know.
From a legal perspective, the officers involved in this incident may have violated several key provisions of law related to the use of force and protection of civil rights, specifically under Chapter 18 U.S.C. 242, which prohibits the deprivation of rights under the color of law. Any law enforcement officer who willfully subjects an individual to the deprivation of rights, privileges, or immunity secured by the Constitution or laws of the United States can be held criminally liable. In this case, the excessive use of force, despite Williams' clear communication of a pre-existing heart condition, raises concerns of a violation of his Fourth Amendment rights against unreasonable seizures. Additionally, state laws often govern the appropriate application of physical restraint. For example, under North Carolina General Statutes 15 of 401D, law enforcement officers must use force only to the extent reasonably necessary to prevent escape or to defend themselves or others from imminent harm. The prolonged restraint and placement of knees on Williams' back and arm, even after he exhibited medical distress, could exceed the boundaries of reasonable force as defined by law.
Passed out.
Okay.
Shallow breathing. Hey, buddy.
Is there a better position for his head?
If he's unconscious, though, this is probably the best position.
Yeah, just keep holding his head up.
You can put your foot under his head for a little.
Yeah, if you could. Hey, Bo.
It's too far off the ground. You got?
You still got a pulse on him? I don't think I feel a pulse. Try again. I'm gonna have to start CPR.
I can't get one.
Let's get CPR going.
Get on his back.
523 are tracking west in the woods. Volcano.
Raleigh, if you could step up EMS. We're just doing CPR right now. All right, we're gonna start a timer. Ready? You want to get ready to stop at 2 minutes, or you want me to stop?
Go on the other
All
side.
right, you're at 10 seconds. Yeah, go on this side.
According to the autopsy report, Williams died from continuous strokes following a struggle with the police. Classified as homicide, the incident sparked public outrage over the use of force, especially involving a suspect with health issues. The Raleigh Police Department is conducting an internal investigation to determine accountability.
You're at 30 seconds.
Raleigh, do you know if you can fire EMS or what their location is?
Fire is pulling out.
35 seconds.
Ready to switch?
Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're at 60 seconds. Couldn't find a pulse. Doing CPR. Yeah, can we get a... Who's that over there?
Because I came in, okay, I went inside, I paid for $15 in gas. I went outside the pump, she chased me outside, she's like, "Sir, I'm sorry." She's like, "You only got a partial payment." She's like, "You need to come back in and finish paying." I went inside, well, it showed it, made the full $15 payment, but they refused to correct it, give me back my money, or give me the gas. What's up with that? And she said something, and I was like, "Well, that's fucking bullshit." I was like, "I want my fucking gas now or my fucking money." She said, "Well, you gonna talk about that? You need to call our fucking manager in the morning." I was like, "Well, I just happen to know your manager." She's like, "Well, you fucking call her." It wouldn't help me at all. So I cussed her. Oh, she's a fucking cunt. No, they didn't come outside. Then that black dude in there working behind the counter, man, he almost got to a physical altercation. He almost put his fucking hands on me. I'd have beat that dude's brakes off, buddy. I'd have broke his fucking nose. Straight up. Where's your car? I remember all late leave. I was trying to go get my kid, but I had to make my kid. I'll just walk home. But yeah, fucking. It took the $15 of gas. So I would like my $15 back. You got your ID? I did. But I ain't broken the law, so I ain't giving it.
Upon arriving, the police show up without any evidence of criminal activity. The man expressed his frustration about the situation, highlighting the unnecessary escalation caused by the store clerks. Call.
You are giving it because I'm here on a legal reason.
Oh, no. I haven't broken no laws. Oh, I am listening. I've been waiting on you. So, you know what? I did. Break the law. You have to have reasonable articulable suspicion that I have broken the law, committed a crime. I haven't done neither one. Came up here, I paid for gas, they asked me to leave the store, so I left the store. I knew they was calling you, so I waited on the property.
Like I said, I am here on a legal reason.
I know you're here on a legal reason.
I'm asking you for your
You're not getting my ID.
Okay, turn around.
Why would you?
Turn around.
For what?
Because we're refusing to do anything. Put your hands behind your back.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. But, you like got that? For, under the arrest, I'll give you my ID.
No, I'll get it because you're arrested.
May I ask why?
You're refusing to identify yourself.
No, man. You're right.
Stop moving.
I'm sorry.
The police demand the man provide his ID without demonstrating reasonable suspicion of any crime. Violating his Fourth Amendment rights, the officer fails to articulate any specific reason for detaining him.
I'm not trying to be complicated with you. I'm just mad, man.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You have every right. You have every right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you just wanted to argue with me. You didn't want to identify yourself.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
So now you're going to go to jail.
I'm just frustrated.
Now, okay.
You're right.
Now you're going to go to jail because you think you know everything.
No, it's not it, man.
All right.
You're right, though. I apologize.
Have a seat. Just like a normal car.
May I ask what crime I committed?
Yep. So what's this guy's issue? He was just busting, and he said that he paid $15 in gas, and that it shows on his phone that he has $15 in gas, but then he's refusing to identify himself. He says he hasn't broken any laws, so he doesn't have to. And I told him, I'm talking to her.
All right.
Yeah. No, he was just having an attitude. So, yeah, he's here, and I'll talk to you in a second. Okay, hang on.
The arrest appears motivated by the officer's personal frustration rather than any legal basis. The officer insists on arresting the man for arguing rather than any legitimate infraction, showcasing a misuse of power.
You know, it only did a partial improvement when he came in here. He's like, it went through shoving his phone in my face, and I'm like, okay, well, this is what my screen says. I can't do anything.
Okay.
And so I brought Brittany because he was getting hateful. That's one of our cooks. She's been here for a good while.
Okay.
Hooting and hollering, telling him, well, guess you need to call your manager. I know your manager. And he got hateful as hell, started cussing, name calling, and then he got up in our other cook's face, Lee. Wanted him to remove him. He didn't touch him, he didn't do anything to him. And that was it. And then his girlfriend skirted out of the parking lot. That's what he was mad for. It said that, I mean, he did have some transaction for $15, but...
Oh, okay. So they didn't get any gas, but they paid for something. Did they
No,
pay
it
in
was
the
a
store?
partial payment, but we canceled it, so it didn't go through all the way.
Okay. Do you guys want him banned from the store?
Let me ask. I don't know if that was...
What is it?
Hey, Brittany.
Yeah.
Come here.
Hey. We want him banned from the store.
Store employees provide irrelevant testimony to justify the arrest, claiming the man was disrespectful. Their narrative is based on subjective feelings rather than factual misconduct, undermining the police's rationale for involvement.
I would look like the best crackhead in the world.
No, he's my best friend. I was going to go through his phone and with his commission to see $15 or whatever. Did it all go?
It shows on there that it's minus 15. So I don't know what's going on. I haven't talked to them in there. I've only talked to him, but he refused to identify himself. That's what it is. I cut him slack, and the next time he beats up an officer because he doesn't like being told no. Right? Am I saving myself next time? Yeah, you know that nature. He's asking me if I can cut him slack. I said no. I mean, next time he beats some officer. It could be me next time that he's acting that way.
What is she even talking about? If I don't violate his rights today, that could set a precedent for him to exercise his rights next time.
The man is charged with obstructing governmental operations, a charge that misapplied the law. Since he did not provide false information or threaten police actions, this highlights a severe misunderstanding of the law by the arresting officer.
And we can't have that.
Okay. Nope, I'm gonna head out with him. Are you good with that?
Yep, I'm
okay,
good.
Thank you. What now?
You get some air with nothing.
Yeah, that's why I have the windows down so that way we get extra circulation.
Thank you. I asked for that.
Yes, for refusing to identify yourself.
Well, your ID is a crime unless
Yes, you have. I was there for a legal reason, and I'm not going to argue with you about it. Whenever you're asked to identify yourself, you're legally supposed to. I'll tell you over there.
Later that day. Peace.
Are you just wanting to cut him loose, or?
He's under arrest for obstruction. So
I know. I'm saying, are you getting a ticket or releasing him, or you want him?
The man pleads not guilty at his hearing, underscoring the flawed legal process initiated by the police. Legal experts agree that the charges are likely to be dismissed due to the lack of lawful grounds for the arrest in the incident at the Cake gas station in Ohio. Several legal violations occurred on the part of the police, particularly regarding constitutional protections in state law. The Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution protects individuals from unreasonable searches and seizures, yet the police demanded the man's identification without demonstrating any reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. This unlawful seizure violated his rights, as the officer lacked probable cause to justify the demand for ID, according to Ohio Revised Code, Section 293503. Police officers must have probable cause to make an arrest without a warrant. However, the officer failed to establish that the man had committed a crime, as arguing or being confrontational does not constitute probable cause. Furthermore, the charge of obstructing official business outlined in Ohio Revised Code Section 2921.31 was misapplied. Since the man did not provide false information or threaten the officer, he merely asserted his right to refuse identification and in the absence of a crime. The police actions also contravene the legal standard established in Terry v. Ohio, which requires reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime before stopping and questioning an individual. Additionally, procedural due process was disregarded as the man was arrested without a fair assessment of the situation, highlighting the necessity for law enforcement to respect individual rights and follow proper procedures. Overall, the police's actions not only resulted in an unlawful arrest, but also underscore the critical importance of adherence to legal standards to protect citizens' rights. This case is a powerful reminder of the importance of knowing your legal rights. Up next, a shocking incident will reveal surprising errors made by the police on August 30th, 2020. A call was made to the 10 police department's non-emergency line to report 2 individuals suspected of illegal activity at the Hawthorne Suits. Hoover offered to show surveillance footage of an armed man, but Foster Kia declined and began searching the premises instead.
Okay, turn around, okay? I am responding to somebody with a firearm who matches your description. Do you understand that? Come here.
I got my hands up, man. Take the gun off, bro. I got my hands up.
Where's your ID at? No, you don't get to tell me what to do. Where's your ID at? No.
Where your supervisor at? You gonna shoot me?
No.
Another person on the news?
Get on your knees.
I didn't do nothing.
Shut the with that on your knees.
I didn't do nothing to you. Remember this. I need your badge number in your name.
You'll get everything you need.
Yeah,
put everything on the ground.
I didn't do nothing. I got my hands up and I work here. Go call the manager.
41, where are my other units at? Just hang tight, okay?
But this ain't, I work here. All you gotta do is call the manager and take the gun.
Who's your manager? Stop telling me what to do.
Sean Hoover, take the gun.
Okay, what is your name?
Trey.
41, can we get somebody to get the complainant on the line and find out if there's an employee here by the name of Trey?
You don't gotta hold no gun. My hands are up.
Are you a cop?
I'm not a threat to you.
Are you a cop?
I'm not a threat to you.
You don't tell me what a threat to me is. You don't know.
Just because you're a cop don't mean you can hold a gun at somebody whenever you get good and damn ready.
Wait, do you understand that?
My hands are up.
Officers confront an unarmed man with a gun drawn, disregarding his compliance and insistence that he is not a threat, showcasing excessive force in a non-threatening situation.
Somebody on the phone right now with Sean trying to confirm if you're an employee or not. As soon as I verify that, You can go, and then you can get whatever information you need. Do you understand that?
It's crazy, huh? Hey, can you record this? He steadily got his gun on me and I got my hands up.
I'm recording too.
And I got my hands up. I know I work here, but he steadily got his gun.
That's fine, just stay back.
Hey, record this, man. For real. I got my hands up on the ground. He still got a gun pointed on me. And my knees hurt, man.
41, did we get Sean on the line yet?
Anybody come out?
Did he verify that somebody by the name of Trey works here?
Dressed like this for no reason?
Get out of here, Trey.
Yeah, thank you.
You can stand by in the lobby. If you need all my information, I'll be more than happy to give it to you. Have a great afternoon. Hey, if we have Sean on the line, can you give me any more intel on if this guy exited yet or not?
The suspect repeatedly requests to verify his identity with a supervisor, but officers ignore his pleas, indicating a lack of professionalism and respect for the individual's rights.
No, ma'am. My suspect. I exited the building to stand on the door, and Sean was watching him on video. Copy, thank you. Yeah, I need at least one additional to come to the lobby and meet up with Hoover. And then I need... Stop right there. I've got another one to gun. Get your out of here now! I've got one fleeing back inside. Hispanic or white male, approximately 30 years old, black bandana, white t-shirt, gray shorts. Stop right there.
Me?
Where did he go? Where the did he go?
I ain't got nothing to do with that, man.
Where is he?
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
No.
Despite the suspect being unarmed and compliant, officers continue to maintain a threatening posture, exacerbating the situation and failing to de-escalate.
So why is you talking to me like that?
God damn. Get the out of the way.
I'm not
go.
Way. I can't
go. Now. I'm just inside the west entrance. I don't know where the hell he went. He's good. Get him out. Where did he go, Sean? Jesus Christ. The guy with the gun. Where the hell did he go?
He walked outside.
Jesus Christ. Get off the air. 41. Sean just told me that he went back inside. He may have popped out the main entrance. Just stay back.
Officers struggled to communicate effectively about the suspect's whereabouts, reflecting poor coordination and a lack of situational awareness among the police.
And why do you have my employee a black male at gunpoint? He's clearly not white.
41. Somebody else go talk to Sean. He doesn't know. 41, that is correct. The manager is explaining that he may have fled out the east entrance now, but he doesn't know. I was unable to acquire that information from the manager. Hi. My camera can't go on mute, so I'm going to turn it off.
Recent incidents of power abuse highlight the urgent need for stricter oversight and police reform. Respecting human rights and ensuring accountability are not just legal obligations, but fundamental to safeguarding justice and societal trust. Hey everyone, what are your thoughts on this situation? Drop your comments below and make sure to subscribe for more engaging and informative content coming your way. Thanks for all your support.